Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Is that an okay view for the oysters? We'll see. Hello. Hi, Chloe. Hello, my lovely. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Lee. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Beverly. Hi, Marie. Hi, Laura Beth and Sharon. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? Hi Sue, Angela, Dawn, Jane, Linda, Tara, Tessie, aloha. Hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? It is Tuesday. I just completely forgot the days of the week this week. Like I just seem to be running around, just not having a clue. But yeah, today, sort of midday, I was like, oh, I am live today. So, it's not an issue, obviously. It's just I just thought it was Monday today, and it's not. It is Tuesday. So yeah. Oh wow, Chelsea, congratulations. I hope you and baby are doing well. Hi Rebecca. Hi Dina. Excuse me. Hi Leanne. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Sophie. Hi Lisa. Lisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very, very kind of you. Okay, so today I've just put this jumper on and I think I'm a bit too hot because I was cold. I had like a short sleeve top on. So I thought I'll go get a jumper before the live, but now I feel a bit warm. So I might have to have an outfit change halfway through. If it gets too warm, I'll have to take it off. So yeah, we'll see. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Honestly, I might do like a watch me get ready for the live where you can see that I don't yawn. As soon as I start talking, like I haven't even turned the light on. As soon as I start talking, I start yawning. Ding. Ah. Oh, bless you, Chelsea. I had a C-section on my second one, so I understand where you're coming from. But it's definitely worth it because you've got baby there with you. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm now setting up said light. Okay. So today... Oh, Lindsay. Well, I hope... Bless you. I hope you shift the infection soon. And yes, sit down, relax, put your feet up. Right, today, to start off with, our January sale, which has been going on since Boxing Day, does come to an end at the end of January. So, if there's anything you had your eye on or anything like that, it finishes at midnight on the 31st. So yeah, there's not many, 6 days, 5.5 days left if you would like anything from the January sales. The new in section, there is new stock on the website. These also have went on the website today, so it's just all the different colour variations. It's literally this picture with just the names alongside it. So these are 925 silver. They're stud earrings, but they've got 8mm crystal pearls on them. So these all went on the website today with all the different colours. And I actually do have more colours as well, which I might make some up and add them. But at the moment, that's quite a nice selection of colours to choose from. As you can see, we've got bursting hearts. That's still available. And yeah, if you would like to order, oh my gosh, so sorry. If you would like to order for today, you can. There is still space available. I'll just do an updated order list when I get to the end of the current one. I did just update the current one on the post on the page as well. So yeah, hopefully if you have ordered, you can see whereabouts you are. Okay. Right, up first today then feel like I'm missing something. Sand. So what? Normally I have something else here, but yes, sand. Up first today is Jane. You told me how to pronounce your name on the last live. Tear. Jane Tear, are you here? I hope that's right. Fingers crossed. Oh, I was going to say about the map. We've got more places on the map scratched off. In the USA, I actually finally managed to start scratching some of those off now because I've got the abbreviations right. And the UK one is filling up quite fast as well. So excited. Jane, hello. Did I get it right? I really tried. really tried. Right, Jane, my lovely, you've got 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like... I am so sorry. Right, this tea's way too hot, but let me just have a sip. I don't honestly know what's happening. That's really hot tea. I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. And I got your name right. Perfect. Let me try that again. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Am I from? I'm from Northamptonshire in the UK, which is around... there-ish. Maybe a bit down to the left, but around there. Have I any Christmas and light rainbow? I do indeed. Christmas wise, there's literally about 2 handful. Oh no. That's the only Christmas oysters left. So, Christmas oyster and a light rainbow. Donating the shells, thank you ever so much. So I'm just grabbing the light rainbow bag. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for? That's quite a nice larger sized oyster here. The size of the oyster means nothing to what's inside. I was just commenting. And these are really cold today, these oysters. I've only just got them out. I'm going to get cold fingers today, I think. Kovu, go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Sorry, I've got my dog in here with me. I think he prefers it in here now because Aaron ends up playing games and jumping around and stuff. So I think he prefers it because it's calmer in here. Right, Jane, let's go down. So we're going to start with your Christmas oyster and then we'll open up your Expand the Rainbow oyster, which is that lighter rainbow colour. So Christmas oyster to start with. Lighter, softer pop there. Oh, now can you see what I see? Da, da, da. Let's see if I can get him open. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, so in here, I can see 3 pearls there. 1, 2, 3. Is there? There is indeed. You are quadding. Jane, you've got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. Let me dry this up for you. Oh, that bit there is just, hang on, just a piece of shell. I'm going to move out of the way. So let me dry these up for you. You've got 2 two-tonal icy blues, so both of the blues are two-tonal there, and then you've got 2 snow whites as well. So I'm just going to pop them in here for you. Overall, they're lighter icy blues, but they do have a few, as you can see, darker areas to them, and then beautiful brighter snow white pearls as well. So that's from your Christmas oyster there. Moving on to oyster number 2, which is your Expand the Rainbow oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh wow, and in here you are twinning, and you're twinning with brighter pink pearls. Again, quite nice sizes here. Visually with these pinks, it does look like you've got one that's visually larger than the other. As you know, we'll measure them at the end for you though, so we can double check the sizes. Now, Jane, let me hold all of these up for you so you can have a closer look. Okay, so top row you've got 2 bridal whites and then 2 two-tonal icy blues. This one here does look visually larger than the other blue. Now then you've got twinning pink pearls. These are bright pink pearls, and again this one looks visually larger, and he looks actually just a touch of a shade darker as well. Okay, so Jane, I'll need to know if you're happy with these colours, which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. So if I run them through the board, Snow White number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Snow White number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The two-tonal, visually slightly smaller icy blue pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, oh, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. And the visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So the blues are measuring at different sizes there. With the pinks, this is the visually smaller, slightly lighter of the two. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then with the visually larger, slightly darker, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So those pink twins are measuring at different sizes as well. Jane, what do you think, and what would you like to do? Angela, hello, good evening. What do you think, Jane? Can you have a, let me bring you back up. So we're going to have, is it the larger or the smaller pink? And a white on the bracelet. So yeah, would you like the larger or the smaller pink on that necklace? Popping these in here for you. The larger pink, perfect. Okay, Jane, then I've got that all down for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining. Hello. No, Jane, you're ever so welcome. Okay, and up next then today is Leanne Robinson. Leanne, are you here? I don't think Kobu's liking. Go and lay down. I don't know what's going on with him. Good boy. I can't cuddle right now. Leanne, hello, hello, hello. Leanne, you're the first person today to have some bursting hearts, and you have 2 bursting hearts. So if we go across the board, you've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which 2 hearts would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? He does want a nosy. Oh, don't click on that link, guys. Number 9 and number 11. So number 9 is this one. Number 11 is this one. So if I bring you back again, and then we're going to go straight down. So this one's number 9. This one's number 11. So I'm just going to put number 11 back there. And yes, I've got to be careful today with this knife. It might actually put the hearts down. No, that's harder. Okay. So this is number 9, my lovely. And in here you have a bonus. You might get a little sneak at what's under there as well. But first of all, you have a bonus, my lovely, which means you get to pick a pair of crystal stud earrings. You get to pick which colour crystal pearl you would like. So I'm just going to move it across to this screen here. So you can see all the different colours. You've got Dreamy Rose, Rosaline, Mulberry Pink, Dreamy Blue, Lavender, Iridescent Purple, Iridescent Dark Blue, Tahitian, Eden Green, Iridescent Green, Rose Gold, Mystic Black, Ivory and Light Cream Rose. Oh, Siobhan, I'm sorry, and Linda, I'm sorry it won't close for you. Hopefully it's just a Facebook update that will just sort of sort itself out, because it's not right that it stays popped up. Juan and Laura, though, thank you ever so much for the stars there. Can you have lavender? Of course you can. If I just bring you back just to show you that lavender is that one there, okay? So that's the lavender. Let me just write that down for you. So we're going to add lavender crystal studs. Perfect. So there's nothing in that heart there. Oh, wrong drawer. Hang on. That drawer. And then the item that you have in here, just going to take the bonus out, is this bracelet. So this bracelet, to start off with, it is an adjustable bracelet. So you just pull this section here to make the bracelet smaller, and then you do have these tassels. Or you can pull this bit here to make it longer, so you can make the bracelet smaller and longer. Okay, now this bracelet does come with one oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off of the bracelet. It's very reflective. Now you can see how, do you know how I make the love heart sign with my hands? This is the love heart sign with 2 hands making that love heart. The heart in the centre is cut out there, and then you have your pearl on the edge here. Okay, so the chain of the bracelet as well is quite a nice corded. It's not corded, but it's the oh, what's it called? It will come to me. It's not a snake, it's a different chain. I hope you're happy with that, Leanne. So that was from number 9. If we open up number 11, and in here you have a second bonus. You get a second bonus, my lovely. There's nothing in there, which means you get to pick another pair of stud earrings. Now you can pick the same colour if you wanted to, or you can pick a different colour. It's completely up to you, Leanne. Which colour crystal stud earrings would you like? Oh, Alison, you'll get that song in my head. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can you have dreamy blue? Of course you can. So dreamy blue is this one here. If I get it focused so you can, there we go. So that one there's the dreamy blue. So let me just write that down as well. So we're going to be adding dreamy blue crystal studs. Perfect. Nicola, thank you ever so much for the stars there. And your second item, I've just taken away the bonus there, that's what that was. Your second item is a pendant. So you have a bracelet and a pendant here. So I'm just popping him on the chain for you. The chain just threads through at the top. And actually, I think I've threaded that through. It's got various different sections at the top to how you want the pendant to hang. So I've just threaded this one all the way through. However, you can have it so it's slightly not as centered, or you can have it slightly lower down. It just depends how you'd like it. So this one is, oh, again, this one is on the website, but I'm not sure of the name. Tracy, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there as well. Now, as you can see, it's got a swirly heart at the top, and it swirls round and then goes back down into making the second heart at the bottom. Now, the second heart does have encrusted zircon crystals towards the top half of the heart. It comes down into the silver, and then down here is where your pearl gets placed at the bottom. And as you can see, it will have a little bit of a wiggle to the pearl, so it can move around as well. Leanne, I hope you're happy with that as well there. And that comes with one oyster opening as well. So I'm going to need to know, with this one, the pearl definitely needs to go on the item. With the bracelet, the pearl doesn't need to go on there. That's going to be up to you on what you'd like to do and if you'd like it on or off of the jewellery. So number 1. And number 2. No, Jodie, the chain comes with it. So when you if you purchase a bursting heart on the website, it does ask you what chain length and style that you would like. So if you did get a pendant, I've already got your chain, like your preferred chain choices. Kovu, go lay down. Let me just message Aaron to come get the dog. I think he just wants a cuddle. And I can't give him a cuddle, obviously. Good boy. Right, let's go down. So, sorry about that. Oyster number 1. There's one side. Oh, I was going to go down the other side, but I think it opened up already. Did it just open up as I lifted it? It did. Okay, so Pearl has popped out there. Let me just get him open. I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you as well. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a darker pearl. If I pop him in the sand for you. So your first pearl here, now he's quite a nice dark pearl. Looks like he's got a hint of purple in him too. Thank you, Bab. Thank you. Sorry, he just keeps coming up behind me and trying to sort of get on my lap. Thank you, Bab. Okay, Aaron's got the dog now. Right, moving on to oyster number 2 here, Leanne. There's one side. And the other side. No, his name's, okay, his name is Kovu. So Kovu. A few people said I thought I'd called him COVID, but no, Kovu. He was named before the pandemic. He's 4 years old. Leanne, in here, you are twinning, my lovely. And you're twinning with lemon yellow twins. And there's no more in that one. So let me dry this up for you. So with the yellows, again, visually, they do look slightly different sizes. So you've got a larger and a smaller yellow here. And then you've got that darker, almost black at the top. Now, Leanne, if you are happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the pendant, definitely. And then if you'd like one on the bracelet, which colour would you like? And of course, you don't need one on the bracelet if you don't want to. So that very dark, almost black with the purple overtone and twinning yellows. If I run them through the board. So the darker with the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8 as well. So they're measuring the same size there. Yes, Kovu is a character from Lion King 2. I'm just going to message Aaron about the freezing and see if it's me or if it is a Facebook thing. Can you have the bigger yellow on the pendant, none on the bracelet? Oh, there we go. I cut instead of faded it there. So you'd like now the yellows are both measuring the same, but to me one does look visually larger. So we'll put the visually larger on the pendant. Like I said, they are measuring the same there. So then you'd like to have no pearls on the bracelet. So if I pop these on here, and then I'm going to write that down. And then you've got the 2 pairs of earrings as well there, Leanne, my lovely. So you're going to have the larger yellow, and the bracelet going to have no pearls on there. Okay, Leanne, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. and that's safe up there for you. No, Leanne, you're very, very welcome. Just emailed, you've just sent an email over picture. Okay, Angela, if you've emailed, I won't be able to look at the emails on the live, but hopefully we can get back to them shortly. Up next today is now Gail. Gail Laird. I hope I pronounced this correctly now, Gail. Gail Laird, are you here? Replenish, thank you. Gail, are you here? Gail, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly now. If I'm not, please shout at me. So I really hope I am. But if, like I say, if not, please shout at me, my lovely. But Gail, you have a bursting heart. So if we go across to the bursting heart screen, just topped up all the hearts there. So I would need to know which heart you would like, which number, and if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. Number 11, and donate the shells. Perfect. So that's this one here. I think this is one I just topped up actually. So let's go down to get him open. Now I can see straight away a cage pendant here. There's nothing else in there. So with your cage pendant, now this cage pendant can hold multiple pearls. So if you've got any pearls at home, or if you get any in the future, or if you have multiple opening here, this cage pendant can hold up to 4 pearls depending on the size of the pearls. Now this on the website is called the long cage pendant. So let me just get it focused and I can show you. Okay, so you can see it's got this swirly in and out pattern, and it's like that on all 4 sides of the cage pendant here. So all 4 sides, and you'll be able to change. So if I quickly show you, you can change the pearls around inside. So you just take it off the chain and it opens up like she says, with gloves on so she can't see the little. Basically it's got 3 bits at the top. You have to pull it the correct, oh I was pulling the wrong way. There we go. Opens up like so. If I just grab some icy blues, 1, 2, I'll just see if those 4 will fit in. Exactly, it's so easy to change the pearls to, yeah, what mood you're in, to your outfits. Now you close it so all the 3 prongs are aligned, so one of them's in the centre of the 2. The chain goes through them all, which means the cage pendant cannot open when the chain is on. And then, yeah, let me just show you now with the pearls in. It is Oh, let me get it focused. It is absolutely stunning. At all angles, you can sort of see all those pearls. Okay. So I hope you're happy with that one there, Gail. And this one does come with the one oyster opening. Oh, again, I've got to remember to pull the right side to open it up there. Okay, so if I bring you back up to grab your oyster, you'd like to donate your shells. Is there any certain colours that you're hoping for, my lovely? So in here you have this one. Let me get him open for you. And let's go down. So your oyster from the surprise bag. There's one side. And the other side. Oh, and oh wow, in here, see a flash of a red there, of a darker burgundy red. And there's no more in that one. So you have a burgundy red here, Gail. I hope you're happy with this one. So this will start off in that cage pendant. And even just with one pearl in there, it can then move it around and it can sort of roll backwards and forwards. As you all know, I do like a piece of jewellery that you can sort of fiddle with or play with. So yeah, you can sort of roll that around and then obviously fill it if you wanted to. So if I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. Emma, we're on the same wavelength there. It is like a fidget, it's not a toy at all, but it is like a fidget de-stress, sort of keep your hands busy. And obviously because you're carrying it around your neck. Yeah, love it. But Gail, I hope you're happy with that one, with that deep red as well. We have had an oyster of no pearl, and we've had them a few times, a handful of times. If that does happen, we just pick you out another oyster. So you'll definitely get obviously a pearl or pearls. It's just, yeah, if that happens, we get you another oyster. Okay, so Gail, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I hope you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Emma. To be fair though, so do I, which is why I always like a movable piece of jewellery, because it's, sorry, I've got an itch. Because jewellery is obviously something that's an accessory to our outfit, to our everyday lives, but to then be able to have that de-stress item without it, obviously like pulling something out your bag or anything like that, it's quite nice. Quite like it. Different one every time. Yeah, so our mugs, I normally, anywhere I go, I like to get a mug. So safari parks, theme parks, anything like that, I always pick up a mug. And yeah, other than that, I just love mugs. I'd buy a mug every time I went shopping if Aaron would let me. Gail, you're very, very welcome. I've actually got 2 teas today. So I've got that big one, and then I've got this one, because this is my Harry Potter Hedwig mug, HP, and this one never ever, I'm never going to say never, but it takes ages to cool down. So Aaron thought he was funny and brought me the massive mug which cools down. Let me show you the difference. He brought me this one which cools down really quickly, and it's huge. And then this one which takes ages to cool down, in hope that I won't need tea for a while. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't drink cold tea, so if it goes cold, it goes cold. I'm not going to drink it. And yeah, he knows that. He drinks cold tea and coffee. I just can't. No, I went down the wrong hole. Excuse me. Right, shall we carry on with the evening? Electric mug warmer. How does that work? Right, up next today is Kerry Lowe. Kerry, are you here? Oh, if everyone got bombarded today with the events section on the Facebook page, I basically made all the events for upcoming February. I do still have a few events to add on, like the monthly charm deal. There may be something special coming as well with another live date. So there's a few more to add on, but the reason I make the events is because if you would definitely like to have a notification for the live, so to say that we're going live, because obviously even if you like the page and follow the page, sometimes Facebook doesn't always notify you. So on the events section, if you go and click to say that you're going to the events, Facebook will 100% definitely notify you before we go live. Now obviously that doesn't mean you have to come on the live or anything like that. It just means that you're definitely going to get that notification. So that's why we've made all the events. Now the pinned post on our page as well, if you click that on, you click the see more section, you can see all the dates listed coming up. But yeah, the events section, that's the reason we make them, is just so you guys can definitely have that notification if you wanted to, especially if you're booking in for a certain date for like a week, 2 weeks ahead, then you definitely get that notification just as a little reminder. Don't click the links, guys, okay. Kerry. Oh, Kerry, have I missed you there? Sorry. I went off on my own little chat. Okay, so let me scroll back up. Kerry, you're there with Hayden. Hello, Kerry, and hello, Hayden. Can you have number 5 and donate the shells? You can indeed. You are ready. Let me go across to the board. So you do have a bursting heart. Number 5 is this one here. And if I bring you back again, and let's go down to get him open. Okay, so in here, my lovely. Oh, you have a pair of earrings. There's nothing else in there. Now, your pair of earrings, let me just grab the earring card. Now, these are 925 stud back earrings. Oh, I'm gonna just have to put the backs on them. As you can see, while I'm sorry, some earrings can sort of stay still while I'm holding them. Some of them, like these ones, just wiggle around. Okay, so these are the long feather drop earrings. Let me just get it focused. So it's 925 silver. They are stud back earrings, like I said. Your pearls are going to be set at the top. So how it would with stud earrings, they get set right at the top here. And then coming down from that, you have the feather drop section, which as you can see can move around and wiggle around and swing while you're walking and wearing them. So pearls at the top, feather drop at the bottom there. Kerry, I hope you're happy with those. And let me just take these off of here for you. So they come with 2 openings. Now with earrings, as you know, you'll be able to swap one pearl to match another pearl if you wanted to have even pearls, if you wanted to have matching pearls, obviously if you don't get them. But we'll see what comes out, or if you prefer to have the odds on there, that's perfect as well. But I will need to know that the pearls do need to go on that item there. So you have 1 and 2 oysters. You said you'd like to donate the shells. So is there certain colours that you're hoping for? There's 1 and 2. And let's go down. Okay, so in here, there's one side and the other side. And oh, in your first oyster, I can see a nicer, slightly two-tonal icy blue there. There's no more in that one. Let me dry him up for you. Okay, so this one is just slightly two-tonal. Overall, he's quite a nice brighter colour, but then it does have those few lighter areas to him, if you can see that there. And then moving on to oyster number 2 from your surprise bag. There's one side and the other side. Oh, decisions, decisions. You have a lighter apple green, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so Kerry, you have a choice to make. You can either have the odds, so you can have a blue and a green on the earrings. They do look like they are different sizes here. Or you can swap them, so you've got 2 blues or 2 greens. What do you think, and what would you like to do? If I run them through the board for you, your green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. So here they are in the sand for you. What do you think, and what would you like to do? What do you mean, Gail? As in the items in them? Can you have matching green? Of course you can. Let me just have a quick look, see if I can match it whilst on the live. Let me have a look in here. It may be that I might have to match it off the live. Oh, that one's close. So that one's the same, but it's a different size. Just because, as you can see, I mean, just let me have a look through. Right, I don't think I can see one in that one. Let me just have a quick look at the other one. Sorry, bits of sand are coming everywhere. I'm trying to not have them everywhere. Okay, so let's have a quick look in here, and if not, I will have to match it off of the live, my lovely. Okay, it's just because then I can spend more time going through. There's definitely not going to be a waste. I'm going to be able to swap this and match it for you. It's just a matter of going through. Actually, so I'm going to do it off the live if that's okay, just because I do think it's going to, because it's a lighter, it's a pastel colour, but it does have a brightness to it, so I think I'm just going to have to spend some time going through. Let me bring you back up here and pop this on here. Thought it was all heart jewellery. In the hearts, is that what you mean? It's not all heart jewellery, no. So a lot of it is themed to sort of Halloween, to Valentine's Day themed. And a lot of it can be linked to Valentine's Day. So I suppose it is themed, yes, but that doesn't mean that it is heart jewellery. We get a lot of items like flowers, like the feathers here. That to me is linked, even though obviously it's not a heart. What else have we had? I can't think. Like the bracelet, it's not all hearts, but it is all sort of themed, yes. Kerry, you're happy with that? Perfect. Let me write that down for you. So we're going to swap the blue to match the green. Like I said, there's not going to be a weight on that green. It's just going through to get, because I matched the colour there a few times. It was just the size that was slightly off. So I'll just go through and measure them in bits. And then we're going to have the greens on the jewellery. So I hope you and Hayden are happy with that, Kerry, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. I'm just topping up the board again. Okay. And up next today is Aria Dovey. Aria, are you here? Just printing off this order, sorry. So if you would like to order, there is still space available for today. There we go. Aria, hello, hello, hello. And you're here. Hello, my lovely. So you've got the one opening all together. You would like a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Oh, I've buried the mystery oyster. Hang on. Basically, I've got the oyster bags on a surface next to me, but the like the special bag, which has got the heart oysters in, normally goes on top. So I might bury one by accident. So there we go. Let's go down. Oh no, let's get him open. Dearie me. Aria, is there certain colours that you're hoping for here? Oh, a piece of the shell's just come off there, so I'm just gonna piece of the shell. Right, let's go down. Like I say, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And oh, I can see a slight peeper in there. Let me have a squidge. Oh, I love him. You've got a two-tonal purple. Now he's two-tonal, he's got lighter and darker purple to him. Let me just dry him up for you. It's almost got like pink hints, like not all over pink. just pink in little splashes, if you like. Let me just get this focused. Okay. So can you, hopefully you can see this. So it's two-tonal lighter and darker purple with a few flashes of like pink undertone to it. That's perfect, Aria. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with it. It is a beautiful pal. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. And I'm glad you're happy with that one, like I say. Let me pop him in here for you. Oh, he is lovely. I love the unusual pearls. They're just, yeah. I love all pearls, but yeah, I do love the unusual ones, especially. So Aria, thank you for the donations of your shells. You're obsessed with him. Purple's your favourite colour. Whoop, whoop. You want some lovely bright colours to brighten up your pots. Definitely, well, that one definitely will, especially with the flashes of pink in there. Well, I hope you're happy with it then. And of course, happy with him once he arrives as well. That's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next today is Dina Byrne. Dina, are you here? Aria, you're very, very welcome. Dina, hello, my lovely. You have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I love that idea, Stella Marie. What purples do you have? I'd love to see. Can you have Christmas oyster? You can indeed. Again, that was the one I just buried under the mystery bag. Let me swap them again. So Christmas oyster, donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let me get him open here. So let's go down. Your Christmas oyster. Have a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Now in here, beautiful berry red there, and let me just have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. So you have a berry red here, Dina. Let me dry him up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to this one? And again, if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. If you are, that's perfect. Stella Marie, that's amazing. Sorry, what I meant was I'd love to see a photo of them all together. I love, 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 obviously, colour combinations all together, but having all the different shades, I'd love it. And also, I could let you know if you if we have any shades here that you may not have. But yes, Dina, let me measure this one for you. So your red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Can you swap him for a unusual gold? Let me get my gold pot. Oh, I have a few different shades of gold in here. So let's have a look. So we've got some brighter golds and we've got pastel golds. Let me see if any of these are two-tonal. Okay, so the brighter ones are all brighter, so they're normal. So I'll show you the brighter ones just in case you did want a brighter one. But they are all sort of all solid colours there. The pastel ones, I don't think we do have an unusual one, my lovely. It's either pastel, that one's slightly two-tonal. What I'll do, I'll show you one of each and then you can have a look. Oh, bless you. No, you're very welcome, Stella. Oh, an unusual chocolate bronze. I've actually got that one out. Okay, so you're about to be bombarded with colours here. Are you ready? Oh, that one straight away. That one's lovely. Well, maybe I don't have many unusual ones in here. I thought I did. But again, I don't have all the chocolate bronzes next to me because I do have a lot of chocolate pals. Okay, so let me show you the 4 I've pulled out here and then you can have a little look. So the chocolate bronze, this one, if I just position him so you can see, actually has some line markings on him of darker areas. So to start with, hopefully you can see this. Can you see he's got some like darker markings on him? It's quite hard to show you. Can you see that there? Darker lines, darker markings. Then this gold is slightly two-tonal, so he's lighter and darker as you go around. And then you've got just the normal pastel gold and bright gold. Are any of those what you're looking for? I'm just going to try show you this chocolate again because if I just position it, it's more so, the lines are more on, I'd say, this side than the other. Can you, is it going to let us show it? Can you see? Oh, the lighting keeps going funny when it's trying to focus. It's auto-focusing itself. Hang on, let's hold it against this. Right, get that to focus. Can you see there? I'm hoping that, I think that's the best I can do to show you. Oh, it's not working. It just doesn't like me to, it doesn't want me to, it is stunning. But you're happy with that chocolate bronze. Perfect, Dina. I'm glad you're happy with that. Just taking the golds away and then I'll take your red away as well. Okay. So if I pop him on here for you, Dina, I hope you're happy with that then. Let me pop him on here. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Excuse me. No, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. I love hunting for the unusual pearls. I did actually have an unusual pearl pot, but it got full, so I then decided to pop all the colours back within their respective colours. But for example, we have like, where is it? We've got a two-tonal greens pot, a two-tonal blues pot, two-tonal purples pot, which Stella Marie you may be interested in, because obviously they're all different shades of purple, two-tonalness and stuff. So they're all sort of mixed in together. Two-tonal deep purple, two-tonal pink, two-tonal corals. I've got two-tonal everything. So they sort of are all the unusual pearls in colours as well. Yes, we're working on it, Kerry. Definitely. It's almost finished. My hands, no, they don't sweat. I don't know. They are not vinyl. They are... I forget what type of goods they are. I know they're not vinyl. But yeah, no, they don't get sweaty. My other cup of tea, I know, Dawn, that one's starting to get a bit cold now. I bet that, I don't reckon it's going to work though. Let me see. I reckon the owls... It is warmer than the other one, I suppose. It's just a lot of tea. Oh no, it's not latex. Maybe it is vinyl then and not latex. It's definitely not latex. I know it's not the one where... Hang on. Oh, it doesn't say. Hang on. I've got my package in here. No, it doesn't say. Oh, nitrile. There you go. Nitrile. See, that's why I couldn't remember it. Yeah, they're not latex, Lillian. Yep, the opening will be tonight. Joanna, you're up next, actually. Hello, hello, hello. So I do have Joanna up next, and let me just refresh this. Joanna may be the last one on the order list. We did start with a slightly shorter order list today. Oh no, I do believe I've got another person to print off. Let me just print that off, Joanna, and then I'll be with you. So guys, if you would like to order today, the wait to have your opening is not a long wait at all. If not, it might be a shorter live opening. Just trying to think, do I have anything to show you? But I don't think I do. I think everything's to come is sort of to come. It's not, I can't, it's not ready to be shown just yet. But anyway, Joanna, my lovely, Joanna Morrison. Hello. So Joanna, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I'm in my office. So I've got an office that was built about a year ago. Oh, can't believe it's not a year just yet. About the end of February. It'll be a year, so almost a year in my office. I got built in the garden. It's crazy, but yeah, I can show you. Maybe not right now. It's a little bit of a mess over there, but I can show a layout. Joanna, you'd like to keep your shells, and what are the options? Okay, so we've got Christmas oysters, which are a mix of all Christmassy colours. Mystery oysters, which are a mix of all the colours together. Okay, then you've got light rainbow colours, dark rainbow colours, and normal natural colours. Okay, so Christmassy colours, a mix of all the colours all together, light rainbow, dark rainbow, or normal natural. So it depends on what colour you're sort of hoping for, is what bag I'd sort of suggest to go for. If you'd like to keep your shells, I would say the best two bags for the shells are the Christmas or the mystery, so the Christmassy colours or the mix of all colours, just because those shells are less brittle, they're less likely to break. But the other shells, they are good to keep, it's just these ones are better, I would say. So it's up to you. I used to be in the house, yeah, I was set up for what, the 4 years in the house. But yeah, I was so lucky to be able to come out here. And it's amazing to have the house back and have obviously the business has a space. We've been able to employ Kia. It's all on the up. So fortunate and lucky. And I can't be more appreciative. then just everyone, obviously everyone who's watching and who joins in and everything, obviously supporting a small business makes it happen. So yeah, thank you. Joanna, hoping for a dark red or purple. Let's go Christmas. Okay, Christmas and keep your shells. So hoping for a red, oh, which one? There we go. Red or a purple. Let me get him open. Okay, so let's go down. Your Christmas oyster. You have a lighter pop there. And straight away I can see, so there's your mother of pearl. Straight away, if I turn this around, you are twinning. And you're twinning with silver bells here, which are darker silver twins. Now, Joanna, if you're not happy with these colours, we can swap these for you. I'll be able to swap both of them as well. So if you wanted a dark purple and a red, I can do that for you. And then I'll need to know which one pearl you'd like on the jewellery. And then the other pearl is yours to keep as well. Okay, but I'll show you these first because you may be happy with these silver twins. And then that's perfect as well. So it's completely up to you what you would like to do. So if I dry these up for you and pop them in here so I can hold them up. So darker silver twins. Oh, bless you, Victoria. Thank you. What do you think to these ones? One twin for a berry red. Now we had that red that was swapped out a moment ago. Now that one's slightly darker. I'm just going to show you a slightly lighter red as well. I've got a feeling you may go for the lighter one, but it's completely up to you. The lighter one's got a slight pinky tone to him, just slightly. So yeah, with the reds, would you prefer the darker or the lighter one? And then I'm guessing it's the red on the jewel. Yes, red on the charm. Perfect. What was the item, Gail? If you remind me, I can tell you whereabouts it is or grab a link for you. So if I'll take the darker silver away there, Joanna, and I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. Oh, not a problem, guys. I'll do an updated order list after Joanna here. Let's go with the lighter one, red like a rose. I love that. Okay, so let me just pop your name on here. We're going to go for the lighter red, and then you've got your dark silver as well. If I bring you up, and then I'll write down that you'd like to have the red on the jewellery. Okay, perfect. I've got that down for you. I've wrapped up your shells as well. So I hope you're happy with that, Joanna. That's safe up there for you. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I'm just having a look for you, Gail. I don't know if it's in stock or not. I've just searched it. but let me just have a look on my back office and then I can tell you stock wise. Long cage pendant, there we go. No, it looks like you had the last one there, my lovely, so it's not going to show on the website, just because if it's if we're out of stock it doesn't show. That way obviously we don't oversell, so we don't people aren't waiting on the items or anything like that. Oh, bless you, Joanna. Well, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, I hope you're happy with everything there. Ever so sorry, I've got really, really dry lips. I just literally whack that on, it goes everywhere. But yeah, I have really dry lips. Where's my itchier thing gone? There we go. We do, Rebecca, we do have a children's section on the website, but saying that, we also have a lot of cage pendants, which can be like animal themed, which I always see as like my daughter loves, or the ballerina or the dancer's cage pendant. But also then we've got other pendants which aren't in the children's section, like the glitzy panda or the glitzy penguin. It completely depends on your child's style. Like my daughter also loves chess. I've got a chess charm, so if I had that on a hoop fitting, it could be a pendant for her. So yeah, it's completely, it doesn't, yes we do, but it also doesn't have to be in the child's section. Can you see what I mean? Because it just depends on that child's or even that adult's preference. I'd like to think there's a lot of options on the website. Right, so if I do an updated order list. Now, Jane sorry Jane. Jane Tier, you said that you've ordered, my lovely, but that is a ready-made item. Now, if that's not what you thought it was, I can of course send a refund over or anything like that. But if you're happy with that, then that doesn't come with the oyster opening. It comes with the white pearl that's on there. Yes, we've got lots of unicorn items. So what I've done here is I've just typed in unicorn into the search bar on the website. And if you follow that link I've just posted in there, that's 2 different unicorn pendants, a unicorn cage pendant, 2 unicorn earrings which don't come with oyster openings, a pair of unicorn earrings which does come with oyster openings, a unicorn charm, and a unicorn charm which doesn't come with an opening. So there's 8 different unicorn items all there. We also have a Pegasus pendant as well. No, that's okay. Jane, I'm ever so sorry. I asked too many questions. Do you mean that you're happy, but that you're happy that it's the ready-made item? Right, I'll do the updated order list. So we've got Aria, you're up next, my lovely. And then Anne Lewis. Okay, so let me just quickly come back here. Yes, that's perfect. Yes, perfect, Jane. That's not a problem. So I hope you're happy when that arrives, my lovely. Aria, then, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. Aria, you have 1 opening altogether then. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery again. Oh, again, let me just swap these to around. Hang on, let me just pop that there, there we go. That way I won't have to keep swapping them around. Okay, so your mystery oyster, donating the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one, my lovely? Let's go down. So in here, you have a lighter, sharper pop there. Oh, now in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see you have a darker chocolate pearl here. So quite a nice deeper, darker chocolate. There's no more in that one. Jane, you're very, very welcome, and I'll see you then. Thank you for joining us today. Now, Aria, let me hold up this chocolate pearl so you can have a look. He looks like he's quite a nice sized chocolate, and you can see he's quite a nice, rich, deep colour as well. Now, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Swap him and have a look at some two-tonal purples. Of course you can. Let me just see where I put the pot. Here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a few which are different. Oh, that one there straight away. That one there. Just trying to grab some which are... That one's very, very dark. That one's just slightly two-tonal. And what's that one under there doing? Oh, he's got some spots on him. So I'll show you these four, which are different to each other. Sometimes, Kaz, you can sort of hear if they're not embedded, enclosed in the flesh. If you shake, you may be able to hear, but if they are in the flesh, then no, you can't hear it, you can't feel it or anything. Now, Aria, so if I show you, we've got, oh, let me bring this one up. So I've brought these four forward. Okay, so this one here is a bright deep pink with the purple sections. So I'm hoping you can, I'm just going to rearrange this actually. So can you see pink base, but it's got these purple sections on him. Okay. This one is the opposite way round. So he's that base purple, but then has this beautiful pink section and then back to purple. I say it's a base purple because it's overall more purple, but it does have that beautiful pink section there. This one is a two-tonal grape pearl, so it's slightly darker grape. We go round to that beautiful brighter grape purple and back to the darker grape. So it does change shades with this one. And then last but not least, you've got this lighter purple, and then he's got some dark purple spots on him. This one I think is going to be harder to see on the camera, but the dark spots are definitely there with the light purple base. Are any of those four what you're looking for, my lovely? So we'll call it number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. There were yellow twins earlier, Bronnie, yes. Can you have number 2? Of course you can. That one is yours. Let me just put the other ones back in here. Oh, and your chocolate over there. Okay, perfect. So he is yours, my lovely. Aria, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells there. And I hope you'll be happy with him and with everything once it arrives. That's safe on there for you. And then that's up there as well. Yeah, I must admit, Bronnie, when the twins came out, a lot of people were like, where's Bronnie? I think obviously with the time difference as well, and obviously not everyone's going to come on every live, I know this, but yeah, with the time difference I never like to presume, because obviously you may want to have a lay-in. Wait, yeah, we're around, I forget what time it is there, Bronnie. It was a close pick. Donated shells, I'll show you. So my mum works in the nursery. Now the shells get cleaned up, they get sterilised, and they go to her nursery. This is just two different examples of what they use. Bless my mum, she does manage to grab me a snap when I ask, but obviously she has to take the photos before the children go out to play. And it's very busy. She's very, very busy. So I haven't got any new photos or anything at the moment. I will ask her again, but I'll give her a few months yet, because bless her. But yeah, so you can see the different, they use them in collages, learning through play, different textures, learning about the world, lots of things. Okay, right, up next then today is Anne Lewis. Anne, are you here? No, Aria, you're very, very welcome. The live started at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning. Bless you, Bronnie. Then yes, not a problem. Oh, Aria, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I've got a real itchy cheek today. Maybe I've got like a hair itching it. Sorry, this is my, because I've got oyster hands, this is my itcher. So I can itch my face. So I'm looking for Anne Lewis. Anne, are you here? Anne was here a moment ago, so hopefully she's still here. Oh, I'm just printing this off here, and then I'll come back and hopefully, so Anne, if you are here, just give me a second. Okay, perfect. So let's have a little look. Oh, Anne, you are here. Sorry, my lovely. Okay, so you have a bursting heart and you would like number 7. Okay, so if we go back across to, oh, actually it was right behind me, wasn't it? I'll just bring you back again. So number 7 is this one here. So let's go down and get him open. Good luck, my lovely. So in here, I can see straight away you have a bonus, and there's nothing in that one, in there even. You have a bonus, which means you get to have a bonus item of 925 silver crystal pearl earrings. Now, if I bring this screen across here, you can see all the colours next to the colours, if that makes sense. So these are 8mm crystal pearls. You get to pick which colour set you would like. Dreamy Rose, Rosaline, sorry, Mulberry Pink, Dreamy Blue, Lavender, Iridescent Purple, Iridescent Dark Blue, Tahitian, Eden Green, Iridescent Green, Rose Gold, Mystic Black, Ivory, and Light Cream Rose. What do you think? Which colour would you like? Iridescent purple to match our matching jumpers, and we have the same jumpers on. I did see your colour, your comment earlier, sorry. I love that. We are twinning. So iridescent purple is this one here, so you can see it's almost got like a little green in him, but he is beautiful. So let me just write that down for you, then we'll have a look at your item. So we're going to be adding the iridescent purple crystal studs. I should have little stickers ready to just pick the colour. I might do that for the next live actually, because then I can just put the sticker on with the correct name on it. So I'm just going to take away the bonus item there. Now you have a pendant, Anne. It's a pendant that's in our elegant section and the love section, but at the moment you'll find it in the Valentine's Day section on the website. I hope I didn't confuse anyone then. So let's get him focused so you can have a look. So he is like I say, one of the, there we go, look at him. So you've got this kiss that comes down, so it swoops from the top and comes down, it comes round and kisses here. Now it does actually come round in a heart as well. I'm just going to get it focused again. So it does have a heart around this zircon crystal that's in the centre there, and then from the heart it comes down into the kiss, and then your pearl does get set right at the bottom here, and as you can see again the pearl does move around at the bottom there. So your pearl will need to go onto that pendant, and I hope you're happy with that one, Anne. So he comes with one oyster opening there. If I bring you back up again, that one. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let me get him open. And let's go back down again. So, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Oh, donate the shells, perfect, thank you. You're hoping for a lighter, brighter red. Fingers crossed, Anne. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here, you are twinning. And you're twinning with two darker pearls there. There's no more in that one. Excuse me. Now you're twinning with chocolate purple twins. Now one twin is more chocolate, one twin is slightly more chocolatey purple. So let me just hold them up so you can have a look, my lovely. So this one on this side, so this one here is more chocolate, and the one on this side is base chocolate but does have that purple overtone there. What do you think to these, my lovely? I hope you're happy with them, and I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery, so the chocolate or the chocolate with the purple. Let me run them through the board. They do visually look like they're the same size here. So the chocolatey one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. And the chocolate with the purple overtone is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8 as well. So they are measuring the same size there, they are just the different shades. And I'm ever so sorry, with the bursting hearts, there's no colour swaps. So we allow the colour swaps with the earrings for the hearts. That's just so we can have the matching earrings. With the other items, there is no colour swaps, I'm afraid, so I won't be able to do that for you. I do have a hope you're happy with these colours, so it would have to be one of these ones on there, I'm afraid, but I hope that's okay. The more purple on the pendant, of course you can. Let me just pop this on here as well, and then I'll write that down for you, Anne. Yes, that's exactly right, thank you. So we're going to have the more purple on there. Okay, and then thank you for the donations with your shells, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. No, you're very welcome. That's safe up there for you. Okay, up next today is Claire Beavis. Claire, are you here? Yeah, so if with normally, I'll explain as on top of that, Claire, normally we allow colour swaps with all the types of jewellery or just normal oyster openings. You can swap the pearls. If we do something like this sort of event, which is a deal and it is the jewellery at quite a reduced price, it's just sort of, that's why that's sort of in the deal that the colour swaps aren't done on that item. I hope that makes sense. But if you ordered an item, then that colour swap option is there. Claire, hello. Claire, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Carol, if you order on the website and order a mystery oyster on the website, Carol, and then add in the additional comments which colour pearl you would like, and then that will get done for you. That way you don't have to wait on the invoice and it's already ordered. I hope that makes sense. So Claire, which oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? All the bags have twins in. So it's more on the colours that you're hoping for, on what sort of bag I'd sort of say. So we've got the Christmas bag, which are Christmassy coloured pearls. The mystery bag, which is a mix of all the colours in there. Then you've got light rainbow colours, dark rainbow colours, and normal natural colours. Okay, so it's more on which sort of colour you're hoping for. All the bags have got twins in and multiples as well. Okay, so again, Christmassy colours, a mix of all the colours, light rainbow, dark rainbow, or the normal natural. What do you think? Katie, I hope they and you are okay, my lovely. Hoping for a red colour, Claire. So I would say either the Christmas bag or the dark rainbow bag. I'd say you have more chance with the Christmas bag at the moment to get one of those sort of brighter, deeper red colours. So the Christmas bag is this one here, but like I say, if you prefer to go for the normals bag, no, for the dark rainbow bag, we can do so as well. Christmas bag, perfect. So fingers crossed for a red colour. So let me get this one open for you. And we're donating the shells, I believe you said. Yes, donate the shells. So let's go down. So lighter pop there. Oh wow, Claire, my lovely. There's your mother of pearl. Look at this. You are quadding. Quadding, my lovely. So you've got 4 pearls in the one oyster. You've got 2 sea greens and 2 red pearls here. So you was hoping for that red. So hopefully you're happy with these shades here. So all I'll need to know is which pearl you'd like on your jewellery, and then all the other pearls are yours as well. Now, if you would like to swap these, you can do so. So you can swap one or all of them. That's completely up to you. So you've got a slightly darker green and then a slightly lighter green. Now there's not a lot in it at all. And then you've got again a slightly lighter and a slightly darker red here. So if I hold them up so you can see. So lighter, darker, lighter, darker. Oh, let me just put those back. So that's the lighter of the two, that's the darker of the two. What do you think? Thank you, Aaron. It didn't work. You'd like the light red on the jewellery, that's not a problem. And are you happy with the other 3 colours as well? I'll measure these for you. The darker red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lighter red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. So the lighter red is a larger red there as well. Darker green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the lighter green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So we'll pop that lighter red on the jewellery. Just confirm for me, are you happy with the other colours? So we're going to have the lighter, larger red on there. Maybe an icy blue, of course you can. So let's go back down again. So swapping out a green for a icy blue. Now I've picked up the bright icy blues, however, I'll go for a slightly lighter of the bright ones. Have a look at this one here. Would you be happy with that one? So obviously the green we're swapping out, and then that blue I'd be adding in if you're happy. That's perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back up again then. Claire, I've got that all down for you, my lovely. I hope you're happy with that and will be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And then that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Good night, Aria. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, up next then today is Naomi Springer. Naomi, are you here? Claire, you're very, very welcome. Naomi, hello. Now, Naomi, just because it's a different name, actually, no, I can confirm that's you by what's on here, so that's not a problem. Hello, Naomi, my lovely. You've got 2 openings, so 2 oysters altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Looking for reds and keep the shells. So reds, again, I would say go for the Christmas oyster. I mean, the Christmas oysters are running out fast, so after that they are obviously reds still available in the dark rainbow bag. So you could go for the dark rainbow bag, but as you'd like to keep your shells, I would say more so go for the Christmas oysters, because the shells are nicer, they're less brittle, and then like I said, they do have those reds in there. Just confirm for me. Yep, you've still got a few in there. So would you be happy with the Christmas oyster, or do you want to try the other bag? Christmas, okay. So 1 and 2. Let me get these open for you. And let's go down. So Christmas oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there. Oh, and it's slight runaway. If I just, it popped out the side there as I started to open. So you've got a lighter snow white pearl there. There's your mother of pearl. And let me just have a squidge in here for you. Okay, so oyster number 1, you have a snow white pearl. Now I'm just going to be cleaning the shells as we go for you, Naomi. Okay, so if you just bear with me a moment, and then I'll hold up your pearl so you can have a closer look at him as well. Okay, so here is your snow white pearl. Then moving on to oyster number 2. Slight double pop there. And excuse me, in here, oh, in here we have, there's your mother of pearl, very similar to what came out a moment ago. You are quadding, Naomi. You have also got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster here, And again, you have got 2 reds and 2 greens. There's no more in that one. Now you were hoping for reds, so I'm hoping you're happy with these ones here. Now I'm just taking the flesh off here for you. And I'm just going to dry these up as well. You're happy, Naomi, that's perfect. Now 2 reds and 2 greens. If you're happy with all of these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on your jewellery. All the other pearls are yours as well. It's just which one's on the jewellery. And of course, if you'd like to swap any of these, we can do so as well. So just let me know. So Snow White at the top, 2 berry reds and 2 sea greens. I'm going to run them through the board. Your Snow White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Berry Red number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Berry Red number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So the reds are the same size there. The green number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. You'll keep them all perfect and reds on the jewellery. Perfect. Okay, so again, I'm just going to bring you back up. I'm going to wrap these shells up and then I'll write your choices down there. But I'm glad you're happy with all of your colours there. Okay, so that's your shells wrapped up. We're going to have red on there, and then let me pop your pearls in here as well. Okay, perfect, Naomi. That's on there. I've wrapped up your shells for you. And I hope, Naomi, that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there as well. First order, so you're extremely happy. No, I'm glad you're happy. And yeah, thank you for joining us. And thank you for watching, of course. Right, up next then today is Sarah Jacks. Sarah, are you here? Sarah, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so you have a bursting heart. Let's go across to the bursting heart screen. So you've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which number heart would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Number 5, and donate the shells. Perfect. So number 5 is this one here. Let's bring you back and let's get this one open. Okay, and let's go down. So in here, I can see straight away you have a bonus. Sarah, you have a bonus, my lovely, which means you get to pick a pair of crystal earrings. So again, these are 925 stud back earrings with 8mm crystal pearls on. Which colour would you like? Dreamy Rose, Rosaline, Mulberry Pink, Dreamy Blue, Lavender, Iridescent Purple, Iridescent Dark Blue, Tahitian, Eden Green, Iridescent Green, Rose Gold, Mystic Black, Ivory and Light Cream Rose. Which one would you like? Mystic Black. I love that. Okay, so if I bring you back, so these are just really deep, beautiful black. Obviously you can see lots of reflection because I've got a few lights going on, but they are stunning. So let me just write that down for you. So we're going to be adding Mystic Black crystal studs. Perfect. So let's have a look at your item, Sarah. Now you have a pendant here. Now this is one of the new pendants in the new in section. We have got matching earrings for this pendant on the website as well. And even if you're not a fan, it is a lovely pendant. On the website, this is called the Hallows Pendant. Let me get it focused. So as you can see here, this is the Hallows sign, Hallows Pendant. Now with this one, you can have the pearl on or off of the jewellery. So that's completely up to you. So it comes with one oyster opening, and if you have your pearl on, it does sort of sit in the centre there. It will be able to move around, but it does sort of sit in the centre there, almost over that circle, just slightly up. And then of course, if you don't want the pearl on the jewellery, you don't have to. You can have the pearl loose and the jewellery as it is. So this is the Hallows Pendant. Exactly, Penny, that's exactly it. Lovely and on the jewellery. Perfect, Sarah. So let me bring you back up and we'll grab your oyster. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your oyster here. And let's go down. So in with your surprise oyster. Hoping for a darker pearl. So there's one side. Oh, and the other side. And you have a darker pearl, my lovely. Let me just have a squidge here. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me just have a closer look here. You have an oil slick, Sarah, which, oh my gosh, is amazing for the Hallows pendant. Overall, it's a very dark gunmetal grey, but as you go around, you can see greens. This beautiful section here, it gets quite light, purples and blues. You've got a stunning oil slick here. Just confirm for me, are you happy for that one to go onto that pendant? It is stunning, and like I say, it matches the theme of that pendant beautifully. I'm so excited you got an oil slick with that one. But yeah, just confirm for me that it's still pearl on. Love, love, love it. Whoop, whoop. Hang on, let me write this down. So oil slick on the pendant. Exactly, Louisa. That's what I was thinking. It is, honestly. I don't think you can get a more perfect pearl. Unless, of course, you prefer to go for house colours. Then, yeah, then that's a completely different, perfect situation. Glad you chose dark. Exactly. Your mystic black earrings are going to go with the whole set. Sarah, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. We're just going to go back down because somebody would like to see the earring board. So I'll just go up slowly. Just get them to focus. Okay. Need like a little elevator music for that. Also, they are on the website as well in the new in section. Even if you don't want to purchase them, but that image with all the names on, so this image here is on the website in the new in section, so you can sort of have a closer look there if you wanted to have a look. Yes, Emma, yeah, it can do. I can take off the bail at the top and I can add on a fitting instead. That's not a problem. Right, let me have a look here. Oh. Okay, so I do think that this is possibly the end of the live. Oh, let me just print this off actually. Carol, are you here? I believe it was this one. Carol Grant, are you here? Carol, perfect. Was it this pearl here? I'm just going to go down just so you can confirm for me. So it is the purple with the pink, or the pink with the purple, I should say. Just, is that the one that you would like? Yes, Bronnie, we had some two-tonal purples out earlier, and Carol has placed an order and has requested the pearl. So I'm just confirming that this is the pearl she has requested. That's it. Perfect. That one is yours then, my lovely. So just pop him on here for you. Okay, and that's safe up there as well, so that's all yours. Right, let me go back and have a look here then. Oh. Okay, so up next then today is Claire Austin. Claire, are you here? Claire, hello, hello, hello. Claire, it's just printing out. You have got one opening altogether, Claire. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, restock the heart. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you, my lovely. There we go. Carol, you're very welcome. And bless you, Shiv. Thank you. So, Claire, you've got one opening altogether. Daughter is hoping for a purple or a black. Which do I suggest? So, definitely either the Nunu rainbow bag, which is the darker rainbow bag, because that's definitely most likely to have blacks. And it does have the darker purples like the Cadbury purple, the grape purples, the silvery purples, chocolate purples, so it's got those sorts in there. Or the mystery bag. There are some blacks in the mystery bag, and then you've got the dark purples and light purples in the mystery bag. So you'd like to keep the shells. I'd possibly suggest going for the mystery bag then, just because with the shells, they are the nicer shells to keep. But if you are hoping for those sort of darker, deeper purples, I would possibly suggest the Nunu rainbow bag. Does that make sense? Definitely until the end of this month, Naomi. I'll get a date. I'll try and see if I can get the date sorted for the Bursting Hearts before the next live. Mystery, Claire. Perfect. So let's dive in the mystery bag. So hoping for that purple or that black. Okay, so let's go down. Your mystery oyster. You have a lighter pop there. Okay, so in here, I'll clean this up for you in just a moment, okay. Now, I can actually see a little bit of a peeper. Now, we do have a darker pearl there. Oh, he's a dark, large purple. There's no more in that one. Now, I'm just going to clean these shells up and then we're going to have a closer look at that pearl, okay. I think he might be a little bit too tonal as well. Give me just a moment and then we'll have a little look. Okay. So let's have a look at this colour for you. Oh, okay, so you've got an extremely, oh wow, rare. Okay, so this pearl is not round. And he's a two-tonal blue and purple. Extremely rare. Now let me show you. So blue and purple, it's like a midnight blue and purple. Now this section here, he does have like this, can you see that? I want to say like lumpity bumpity section. Now a pearl, you've got to remember that pearls are, they are cultured, but they are made by the oyster. Now normally, obviously you get graded pearls, so the higher the grade, the better quality the pearl is. Now this one is not the perfect round shape. Now to me, I love it because it makes it more unique. However, if you're not happy with this one at all, we can swap him for you. So if you prefer to have a different colour or anything like that, just let me know what you think. and what you would like to do. So like I said, this is two-tonal, blue and purple, with that unusual shape. But if you're not happy, I can swap him for you. If I measure him, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So quite a nice large pearl as well. You love it. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with him. Again, I think that one's the perfect match for the item. So I'm glad you're happy with it. I mean, again, with all jewellery, it is complete personal preference, isn't it? So something that I might think is perfect may not be for another person, and yeah, vice versa. But I'm glad you're happy with that one. No, Claire, you're very, very welcome. I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything once it arrives. So that's on there. I've wrapped up your shells as well. And then that's all safe up there for you, my lovely. Okay, I think we may have come to the end of the order list. Let me just refresh this. I think we have. So we're going to end it there for today then, guys. So we're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if you'd like to join us for Friday, it'll be live from around 8 p.m. If you'd like to order, you can book in for Friday. Don't forget to go onto the events section on the page and say that you're going to the events. It just means that you're definitely going to get a notification to say when we're going live, and you can see when we're going live. Like I said, I do have a few more dates to add in, like the monthly charm deal, charm dip, and a special date, and possibly the supporters date as well. Supporters, you don't know about that yet, keep an eye out. But yeah, I hope you'll have a brilliant week, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.